to Spirit Forest Beginner Training for Backpacking. You are on week 5. Yay, you've made it. Okay, week 5. Don't forget that this is a series of videos, so make sure you start at week 1 and work your way over to week 5. Also, as I'm gonna say in every video, make sure you exercise, warm up a bit, 5 to 10 minutes before you start these exercises. And as you're exercising, as you do the excursion, breathe in, breathe out, drink plenty of water. So what are we gonna work on this week? Well, the first thing we're gonna do is a hip roll exercise. This is actually a new exercise for me, and it's a little tricky, so you'll see. But I got it from REI. It's an idea from REI in their training. Then we're gonna work on stepping exercise, and we're gonna step up exercise. So make sure that you have a stairs near you or steps near you. We are also going to work on our overhead press again, so have some weights nearby. Crunches as always, because I like doing the crunches. And then we're going to go for a hike. So let's get started. This is an exercise that I actually got from REI. It's their backpacking exercises. It's one of their recommendations. So we're going to give it a try here. I brought out a chair because you might need a chair for balance. So if you aren't very good at balancing or might need a little bit of help, because we are working on that, go grab a chair for you to grab onto if you need to. Let me show you how this move works. You're going to keep one foot to the ground. Right now it's just going to be my right foot's on the ground, and it's kind of like a pendulum. I'm going to put one arm back here on this leg, and then I just kind of move forward. But what's different is I tilt, and then I come back down. Got it? So I move forward, I tilt, I come back down, and then I do it on the other side. Forward, I tilt, whoop, I come back down. Now it is a balance. It does take some balance to do this, so this is really good for us to work on. But that's the reason why I got the chair as well. You ready? A set of 10, 3 times. Our right foot's down, our left foot's going to go back, and then our left foot's going to be going down, and then the right foot goes back. Okay? Ready? And 1. Remember to tilt. And then tilt again. Okay, 2, tilt, and tilt, 3, ooh, this is balance, 4, 5, don't forget to tilt. 6, 7, 8, 9, and the last one. Almost lost my balance there. 10. There we go. So let's rest for 45 seconds. So hit pause and I'll see you. Okay, round 2. You know what to do. I'm going to count for you. 1, tilt. It's kind of like a robot move. 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Do you feel it? I do. It's a good exercise. What was that, 5? Gotta lose count. 6. 7. 8. 9, and 10. Ooh, that's a hard one. Those get hard after a while. They get tough. Okay, 45 seconds. And let's go for the last round. Okay, last round. Are you still with me? Do you need an alteration? The alteration, I think, would be don't use your hip. But I feel it. I do. I feel it back here. This is a new exercise for me. I haven't done this one. Again, recommended by REI. So let's do it again. Ready? And 1. Tilt. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Last one. Whew. Let me know what you think of those. I'm not sure, but I wanted to try them. They look kind of fun to see how I do it for 3 days in a row. See how I feel. So, good job. Good job for sticking with me through all that. That was a tough one. That one was tough. Okay, steps is one of my favorite things because you can really change it up. If you have steps in your house, it's really easy to get a lot of good exercise, some cardio in as well while you're doing these steps. And all you gotta do is just have at least 2 steps is what I'm looking for. If you don't have 2 steps, well, you can try to improvise and do some other things that I'm gonna end up showing you. So here's some alternatives to what you could do. At first, if you're a little scared about going up and down the steps, you can hold on to the railings, assuming that you have a railing. Most steps have railings, but if you don't, just make sure someone's nearby so you don't fall over. You're just going to step up and step back down. Up and then back down. That's all you're going to do. That's the simplest way. If you want to spice it up a little bit, you could step up, kick your leg up, come back down, step up, kick your leg up, come back down. That's another variation. And I think you can see my second step here. I can come up here, I can hold on to the railing or not, come up, and then come back down. Just make sure you've practiced this, because this does take a little bit of practice to know where you're landing when you're coming back down. Okay? Another variation is to add some weights. I actually recommend weights on this one because, again, you're going to be carrying a 30-pound pack. So having some weights as you're stepping is really going to help you. In this case, I got 20 pounds, 10 pounds in each hand. I can step up, I can do this, or I can step up on the second step and do that. Let's get started. Just so you understand the way that I'll be counting this, it's going to be 1, 2. That is only on the right side. And then we'll go 1, 2. Again, that is my left leg. And then also, I'm going to change it up to, I might be pumping in one, I might have my weights down on another one. What I really want to show you is that you can change it up based on what your skill level is. These, I feel like getting a workout in today. Do you feel like getting a workout in today? I do. Make sure you got your water handy. Let's get started. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we have to do the other side. I'm going to be starting with my left leg. Are you ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! I actually feel that my arm's pretty good. Okay, 45-second break. We're going to do it again. Okay, I'm going to change it up in my videos so that you can see different variations of it. So I put down my weights for this one. You decide. What I really want from you is for you to change it up for yourself as well. Are you ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Did you notice I skipped a step and I went up to the second step? Ready for the left leg? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, 45 seconds, and I'll see you for round 3. Okay, round 3. For me, I'm going to pick up my weights. Are you ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You notice I'm kicking up my leg. 6, 7. I guess it's more kicking up my knee. 8, 9, and 10. Now, while I was doing that, I could have done my overhead press at the same time as well. I don't have enough room where I'm standing though. Okay, now we're going to do the left leg. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! How do you feel? How do you feel? Now you could do more if you want to. You just really want to check that heart rate. You can do a lot more. These are really, really good for training. I really like doing this for training. So keep it up. Change it up throughout the videos. So as you're going through the week, change it, do different things. You could do the arm curls while you're coming up. You can do this kind of a lift with a weight. Just as long as you're carrying some extra weight, that's what I think is really important. So good job, and I'll see you next time. We are going to do the overhead press. You want to put your feet just slightly apart. Just slightly apart. I have 5-pound weights with me right now. What you do is you bring your arms to a 90 degree. You can see it's at 90 degrees. And then you're going to press up. It is not going up and locking your elbows. It's very gracefully just going up, coming back down. Also, you want to make sure that your arms aren't back like this and they're just slightly forward. And you go up and back down. Up and then down. Some of the alterations that you could do to this exercise is that you could add more weights, or you can do no weights at all. So let me put down my weights. This is a very awkward move. It is not a move that we do on our day-to-day basis. So if this is brand new to you, I do recommend to try it without weights first and then add weights. I have a 5-pound weight. You can get a 2-pound weight or a 1-pound weight. You could also use something in your house. Maybe it's pop cans or candles or whatever it is that you might have if you don't want to go out and purchase weights. Just make sure that they're equal in weight on both hands. Another alteration you could do too is you could do it while you're sitting. And I'm going to sit over here. Sometimes this is more comfortable to sit. So you could do that as well. And again, add any extra weights. You should be feeling it about the second to the last rep. You should be feeling it in your arms. Okay, let's get started. Again, at 90 degrees. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, pause it for 45 seconds and then I'll see you for round 2. Okay, round 2, another set of 10, 90 degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, pause again for another 45 seconds and then hit play again. Okay, last round. You should be feeling it a little bit back here in your arms, just a little bit. If you don't feel it back there, I'd recommend adding more weight. Okay, let's get started. 90 degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And Rocky wanted to say something. Okay, you're doing a great job. Keep it up. Okay, crunches are my favorite. I don't know why, they've always been my favorite. So we're going to be doing crunches. Probably more than you want to. But it's really good to get that core muscle. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do the crunches. The correct form to do a crunch. You want to get down to the floor and just slowly come down. Don't just pop your body down. Slowly come down. So with our crunches, it's all about like your head. What I've always been told is to picture an apple right here between your chin and your chest. And you can't move that apple. Got it? So you're not doing this at all. You're not interlocking your fingers and pushing on your head like we used to do in middle school. Do you remember that? We don't do that anymore. They changed the rules. You're going to use your fingertips right next to your ear. You're just supporting your head is all you're doing. Your arms are out. Out, out. Okay, your knees are in a little bit. You see kind of where my knees are at? And then you come up. Back down. Up. Back down. I kind of see it as someone's pulling on a string as I come up. And back down. Now, we're going to do some crunches forward. We're going to do some crunches to the side as well. I like doing the ones on the side, so I'm tackling these muscles on the side of my core. So we're going to bring our leg up and cross over and tackle it on the side. Now it's up to you. So there's some alternatives here. There's no easier way to do this. You just got to start. That's what you got to do is you got to start. Try to get up as much as you can. If it's really hard for you, just do a little, just a little bit. But you want to make sure you're engaging that stomach muscles, those cores, right here. When you're backpacking, a lot of it is core muscle. Okay, let's get started. 3 rounds. 10 reps each. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, for this break, I'm just going to talk to you. You can go more. You can keep doing it if you want while we're talking. I'm doing these very short, only 10 reps, but feel free to challenge yourself and do more and more reps. Okay, you could do this while you're watching TV. You can do this while you're listening to the news, listening to your own music. Okay, let's do it again. In this case, we're going to work on our side muscles here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And again, I want to challenge you just to keep going if you want to. I'm usually doing about 50 reps. You want to really get this part down. Okay, let's go ahead and do the last round. You ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Feel free to play that again and do another 30 reps. Okay, doing a good job. Keep it up. Keep it up. Hey, it's about that time. Let's get outside again. As the weeks progress, I'm going to be asking you for more time outside. This week, I'm asking for 25 minutes. But in reality, I hope you're giving me a little bit more than that. But 25 minutes is the minimum I'm asking you, at least 3 days a week. So while you're outside, you can do your other exercises, such as lunging. You can be lunging while you're outside. Again, this is 25 minutes. Now, I'm trying to get your heart rate up a little bit because as we're outside and we're backpacking, your heart rate's going to be up. So if you can find a way to walk faster, that would be good. And what works for me is creating a really awesome playlist. I don't know what kind of music you like, so create your playlist that you like and get outside, get those earbuds in, and I just kind of get in a zone and I go. And a lot of times I end up going more than 25 minutes. But let's see what you can do. Maybe do this on your lunch break. Just get out there, and I want you to start to get to walk a bit faster. I want to thank you for joining me for week 5. Hopefully you're starting to feel a bit stronger, a little bit more confident. Maybe you find things to be a little bit easier or maybe a little bit harder. Let's make sure you send the email at the end of the week. I'd love to know how you're doing.